This is Leaf Life. All things cannabis for all people. Now, Ricker and the Bearded Lorax.
We publish a free magazine called The Leaf that is available in print in 14 states. You've seen it. It's at your local cannabis retailer, and it's also available online at leafmagazines.com. My name is Mike. Ricker's the last name. Your host of Leaf Life, with my partner at The Leaf and co-host Wes Abney. Actually, I'm his partner, also known as the Bearded Lorax.
I speak for the trees.
And of course, there's AJOG.
Hola, aloha, OG.
And Mary J. White.
Baked with love.
With the infrastructures of so many downtown areas dilapidating, metropolitan landscapes often appear drab and unopportunistic to its residents. So now, many graffiti artists have taken it upon themselves to instill color and identity to the city's ethos.
Oh, yeah.
This is mural art.
Everything can be art.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true.
The art of life.
Our first segment, going big, taking your art and making it bigger. And our second segment, cannabis murals. But before we get educated, we've got to get medicated. So let's get stoned.
Right.
Dig it. All right.
Let's go.
Quick on the draw, McGraw. Wherever your day has led you, now it's time to fire up, chew up, drink up, smoke up, vape up, get in the mood. Because now it's time to introduce this show's Greg the Guinea Pig.
Hi, I'm Greg, and Ricker used to try his weed out on me. But now it's someone else's turn to be the guinea pig.
Hey, this time it's an artist of which Wes and I both own pieces. JUAN GANJAGOD. He's a muralist who focuses on cannabis depictions. Juan, welcome to the Leaf Life Podcast, brother.
Thanks for having me.
My gentleman, man, he makes some beautiful art, and it's a lot of weed, incensed, infused art. I've got 4 pieces hanging on my wall in the office that I just showed you. Thank you. Those were all gifts from Wes, and I have one at home in my bathroom. It's a larger piece. It's a molecular version of hash. I believe it is.
Yes.
Wow. So welcome to the Leaf Life Podcast, bro. Now let's spin AJ's wheel to see what's in AJ's stash.
Now, what's in AJ's stash?
Oh, we got joints today. Oh, coming down from Cali, bruh. All right. Purple Oasis from Fog City Farms.
Fog City.
Yeah. San Francisco is a fog city. Those guys, they're from Santa Cruz. Cruz, Surf City, USA. A lot of great farms in Santa Cruz.
Really?
And Fog City, you know, I met them at Hall of Flowers. Really, really cool people. And I said, you know what? I would love to feature you guys because I'm originally from San Francisco. I was born in the Bay Area and, kind of half there, half Florida, right? Grandmother one place, grandmother another place, back and forth. So I have a great affinity I left my heart in San Francisco, Mary.
Not in El Segundo?
My heart.
There you go. That's an old Tony Bennett song, right, Mary?
Yeah, he's swell.
Yeah. Is he still around?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, there you go, G.
Okay, she lit that J.
Bless up, bless up.
And isn't that an infused version?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yes,
Is
let's
it?
get back to this product detail
Yeah.
here. Well, Fog City Purple Oasis. No, I think this is straight flower, brah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, this is flower.
All right.
The other one is the infused. Yes.
Juan, this is going to influence you to paint some beautiful art, brother.
Some bomb
Thank you,
Cali
appreciate it.
flower.
And you can tell he's an artist. Artists have this temperament to them.
Yeah.
That's, they don't get too excited because, fuck, dude, you got to spend hours and hours and hours alone working on your pieces.
Yeah.
And like a writer or, any kind of artist, you got to keep creating art constantly if you want to get noticed.
Yeah.
You can't just, make 1 or 2 pieces and say, I'm an artist and where's my fame? You have to constantly it's not about the fame. It's about just creating. It's that catharsis and being okay with yourself and getting that, whatever it is, trauma or whatever, out of your body and projecting that onto a canvas or the blank page or whatever. And you truly are one of those.
And also, it's like more of a alone kind of thing to do.
Yeah,
so you have to like hype yourself up to do it.
And you have to channel that muse, don't you?
Yeah.
You can't just force it and be like, I'm just going to slap it together and see what happens. You have to feel inspired. And you get that. I don't know where that fucking inspiration comes from, but it comes from somewhere and you have to capture it. And when you do, that's when the most beautiful work comes out, isn't it?
Yep, correct.
And you do these small pieces. Now in the office, I've got these little like 3 by 3 inch miniatures. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that how big they are?
They range from like 1.5 to like the smallest ones are like
couple inches, doesn't
4x4
matter. They're fucking
to
tired. They're
1.5
tiny,
by
bro.
1.5.
And then you
Yeah.
spread it out a little bit, but you've taken your craft and you've gone bigger with it.
Right.
And you actually did a mural at the Kansas City Royals baseball stadium
Yes.
with your
Oh,
dad,
dope.
right?
Yes.
What the fuck, dude? How did that happen?
Well, my dad's like a sign painter for, he did like grocery stores or like when I was growing up. So he did a lot of sign art that was like for like restaurants, and we did like hand painted murals and for burger spots and all that. But
Cool.
we got like contract jobs in Florida for like the Legends Field, like the Yankees.
Legends
We did a
Field
lot
in
of-
Tampa. That's where the
Yeah.
Yankees
Wow.
play their minor league ball.
Yeah, so I
I
got
used to
to
live
u-
down the street from
yeah.
there, dog.
Cool.
That's nice. We got to scale their logos really huge on like the bricks in the interior of the stadiums and stuff like that. And they're still in there.
I don't understand though. I mean,
What else is new, Mary? Just kidding.
zip it.
Hey.
No, but I'm in awe a little bit of that
Yeah.
art mind.
Yeah.
But I don't get like how. Okay, you have something in your mind. How do you make it big? Is that math? How do you make it big like
That's a
that?
good question.
Good question.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's funny because I'm not really that great at math. I like created my own math and measurements. Like when I'm drawing, I kind of just fold paper and it's not really numbers, but like I could see how to scale
Dimensions.
it from graffiti actually when I was in middle school and stuff. I would take my little sketches and then practice making them bigger. And it wasn't smooth at first, but then you like train yourself to like, and you also have to do it quickly because for obvious reasons. And then we
Don't
got
get
like,
arrested, bro.
Yeah,
Mm.
so we started getting hired to do murals that have nothing to do with like street art or anything, and like the Royals, like that was really professional, and
Wow.
we had to like really like mimic their logos. We couldn't just like get carried away and like do our own thing. So we like scale it out, and graffiti gave me all the practice for that. And
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
To go
though.
large format.
yeah.
My daughter had a high school art class, and one of the projects was to do graffiti art.
Oh.
And so it's like actually a style of art that's
Yes.
being taught.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
wow.
they had to make a positive message into graffiti art.
That's
Interesting.
cool.
So, you know, it was like tying
Embracing
in
the
that
culture.
rebellious spirit
Mm-hmm.
of the artist, but also
Yeah.
giving them like, hey, do something positive
I love that.
with those words.
Yeah.
And graffiti art really it's part of cities. I think
Definitely.
if you're not from the city and you see graffiti, it might be kind of shocking, but in the city, it's like, it's part of it.
Yes.
That's the youth's voice, and
Yes.
everyone's like not being heard, especially now. Like there's a lot of big like adult stuff going on, and
Yeah.
like kids are not getting attention because they're like we're in World War III and all that. So we're like we gotta go out there in the streets and be like, hey, we exist. And
Well,
and-
I think that,
It's a part of
excuse me,
street
Wes,
culture.
I think that, you know, at first it was a renegade underground. You had to wear all black. You know, I met Shepard Fairey recently in LA. I went to his gallery.
Dope.
He's the Obey founder
Yeah.
and one of the original, you know, real OGs
He's a
of
legend,
graffiti
yeah.
art, legend, you know, and he would wear, you know, the black. You didn't want to get caught, but we're in a time now where after the pandemic and there was a sense of lawlessness for a while, where the cities have just accepted the fact that they can't control it. And you can go out and try to catch kids, but it's very difficult, time consuming, and it's expensive to find them. So just fucking let them have their canvases. And so now with that teamwork, we're seeing these amazing murals all over the city that turn an otherwise, like I said, in the open, dilapidated wall into something of a spectacle to enjoy. And is joyful. It lifts you up. It says, you know what? This is the youth having a voice.
Right. Like they would rather do it. I guess like
Controlled.
if it was of a space for them to do it, they would go do it there, but there really isn't. So, and they're also like really talented. They just have a time limit to do a certain like express themselves really fast before like cops or
the
people.
graffiti artists.
Yeah. And so,
but this is controlled. This is like, here's a wall. We're going to pay you $10,000 or 20.
Yeah.
Go make it
and
beautiful.
It's so much more chill. Cool. Like you're just relaxed. You have a game plan. You like don't have that anxiety and a lot of graffiti artists I know are awesome muralists. Like they do like legit beautiful stuff for Boeing and like the Art Institute, and you wouldn't know it, but it's like, if there's a space for us to go, well, we would do that. But graffiti is just really reflective of society. Like, it's like the city's not happy, so you can see it. Like, if things were like, taken care of, like the homeless problem, or like there's so much more things to handle before graffiti that it's ridiculous when there's like a war on graffiti, when there's like fentanyl and like, you know what I mean?
On the street.
But is the argument, and I'm not taking any sides, but is the argument that some graffiti is on like defacing personal property?
Oh yeah, for sure.
But there's places where you can do it.
Right.
Right. So how do you know?
There's designated wall space and stuff for that, and you can get permission. Like most companies would rather have some legit mural art so that people would stop tagging it all the time.
Oh yeah.
And most of those mural artists are also graffiti artists, so graffiti artists respect that and they don't like
paint over it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's like
cool.
We have respect,
Yeah, for art.
So
period. The point.
It's not just all like wild, no rules.
That's the thing about a city too, is there's always buildings that are under construction as they're going up and get graffitied, and then it gets covered, or they're on their way out, versus like tagging someone's fence in suburbia, like some teenage punk. Like that's really disrespectful.
Like
to the
graffiti is
homeowner.
like a diamond. There's so many facets. There's like hip hop people who do it for sport, to be good at fonts and letters, and then there's people that do it for like claiming territory, like gang graffiti or just bubblegum graffiti, like I was here.
And then there's just punks who want to deface something or put their stupid name that they just claimed at the age of 13 on a wall or an overpass, and it's ugly, right? So it's tough to find that balance.
What about bathroom stall graffiti?
Wow.
Here I sit brokenhearted, paid my quarter, and only farted.
What? Some bathroom lyrics, huh?
Yeah. All right. Hey, now it's time for you, Juan, to play Are You Smarter Than a Fifth-Time Smoker?
Okay.
Toy store dad for big long toker. So damn I can't get much stoned, but it's time to play. Are you smarter than a fifth-time smoker? Here's Ricker.
Yeah, I'm your host of the game show.
Kids love Ricker.
They sure do.
Oh, creepy.
Don't they though? That's creepy.
Yeah.
All right.
God.
So, Juan, are you smarter than a fifth-time smoker? Here we go. Number 1. You get 3 questions. What is the gender of all cannabis that is smoked for psychoactive effects?
It's female.
That's correct.
Good job.
Ooh, nice. Good job.
It's because the flowers are where all the compounds live, and females sprout flowers. There are at least 488 chemical entities in the plant, and THC and CBD are only 2 of these.
Wow.
All right, number 2. What is the cannabinoid skyrocketing in popularity because of its ability to aid in sleep?
CBN.
Correct.
You know your cannabis.
The technical term is cannabinol. CBN is created when THCA oxidizes. So the older the weed, the sleepier it will make you when used.
Nice.
All right. Now, number 3. Often found on the mossy chases of the Pacific Northwest, this wandering strain of the human species is known to turn green from one too many pond scum cocktails with a 4-leaf clover garnish, and can generally be found mumbling his words by 2 o'clock in the afternoon after ingesting 100 milligrams of distillate, while conversing with a disgruntled western screech owl who's attempting to sleep in the overhead pine onto which this subject has rested its back before passing out.
Who could it be?
It's Wes.
No, it's not Wes, actually.
It's a leprechaun.
It's the bearded Lorax. He's correct.
Lorax.
There you go, brother.
It's his alter ego.
That's great answer, bro. You got 3 for 3, dog.
Thank you.
He's smarter than a 5th-time smoker,
He
Mary.
really is.
I was hoping I was.
If you want to discover cannabis news, reviews, entertainment, and culture, and explore every Leaf magazine at your convenience, search leafmagazines.com. Coming up in our second segment, we'll dive into how cannabis murals are an art form unto itself. We'll get another spin of AJ's wheel, and we'll kick it all off with another episode of Who Does That with Mary J. White. Leaf Life continues in just a moment.
These products have intoxicating effects and may be habit-forming.
Marijuana can impair concentration, coordination, and judgment.
Do not operate a vehicle or machinery under the influence of this drug.
There may be health risks associated with consumption of these products.
For use by adults 21 and older.
Keep out of the reach of children.
Some of the wardrobe, including Ricker Wes's sick lids, is provided by Grassroots California. Check out the dopeness at grassrootscalifornia.com.